DirtyHeelz. My music keep these mooches in they feels. DirtyHeelz. DirtyHeelz. Apply pressure and pain until I hit squeals. DirtyHeelz. DirtyHeelz. Who needs love when haters this real? DirtyHeelz. DirtyHeelz. Lace up the boots and light up the pipe.
Chill. It's your boy. Yes. I'm back with another one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited I'm fucking up the intro.
Yo, this is crazy right here. Let's go.
It's your boy Kim Stone Egg and Coffee Reese's.
DOE.
DOE. Dirty and we are the DirtyHeelz.
BCW, what up? Let's go.
We got some special guests in the building.
Yo, this is ridiculous out here.
Well, you want to go ahead and get this one, man?
First of all, please, y'all make sure to please subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, ProWrestlingTees.com, DirtyHeelz Gear _132. We on Twitter, man. We got thongs, we got socks, we got bras, we got masks. Get at us, man. I told you I was gonna mention it, man. Shout out to the backstage brawl, man.
Go ahead.
Yo, we in the motherfucking building today. We got, we thought we just had Jimmy, man.
No.
We got the whole family, man. So
Got
please.
BC.
Yo, go ahead, man. Shout out.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
So Mr. Cole.
Yes, let's go.
Jimmy J. Swerving
Up
Irving.
the hill, man.
Come on, let him know. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yo, listen, I'm excited. I came on, I'm like, I can't come alone. Thank you guys. I couldn't come alone today. I'm like, you know what? This is a perfect opportunity to bring the team in and come on one of the best, not one,
yes,
the best podcast in the game today. DirtyHeelz. You gotta give them the heels, man. And we have the team. I feel like this is Thanksgiving all over again. It's coming again in January, and we're just having a good time, man.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
Quick story. We met all of these guys at wrestling events. I don't know if people know we go to wrestling. We was going to wrestling events for years.
Family right here, man.
Straight.
Here.
And these guys are one of the main reasons that we kept being a part.
Too sweet.
Oh, man, come on.
Too sweet. 100%. Too sweet.
So please, family, this is y'all time right now, and please introduce what y'all do, who y'all are, y'all family, and what y'all all about, please, man.
I think you guys should go first. I mean, I might need a whole separate. Go
ahead, Mr. Cole. Let's know who you are, Mr. Cole.
I'm Anthony Cole. I'm the CFO, Brii Combination Wrestling, and not just Brii Combination Wrestling, Brii Combination Entertainment. 2021, man, we bringing you a whole separate situation.
We got.
Might I say, Mr. Cole, those are some fine ass sunglasses you got on, brother.
Thank you so much.
You realized he was coming to Harlem.
Hey, I like that, baby. I like that.
Definitely.
All of us back, man. We ready to go.
Swerving Irving, man, you want to introduce yourself, man?
Oh shit.
Swerving Irving in the house. Promoter, hardworking dad. Busy.
That is true. He's always busy. He is always busy.
Jimmy, come on.
Jimmy.
God damn. What do I do? Honestly, man, like from promoting is my specialty. You see the promo videos. I promote for a sports handicapper. I'm in pro wrestling. I've been doing it for a while. Commentator, I guess you can call me. Shit, what else, man? Fucking, I do a podcast for Atlantic City. I'm in the horror community. I'm in more homes than COVID. So
Let's go.
I'm like, but you know what, man? I gotta tell you, man. I've been watching what's going on in the scene. Are we gonna get into Indy Wrestling?
Oh yeah,
we are. That's what we're talking about.
Okay. This is Indy Wrestling right here, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's honest.
Exactly, man. And I want to talk about it, like, when we get into it a little bit about just the indie scene in general and the organizations.
So you want
me to get into it now?
Yeah.
All right. So,
touchdown.
2018. Started 2017. I started getting into indie wrestling. What drew me into indie wrestling was House of Glory. Originally.
HOG.
HOG.
Go.
Gangon. Particularly Gangon and Jay Gacy's street fight at the Elmcore Arena. That match was fucking phenomenal. Drew me in, and ever since I was hooked. But you fast forward to now, and I see a lot of indie organizations and COVID, a lot of people being affected negatively. But what I noticed, and what bothers me more than anything, because I kind of been distant a little bit in the indie scene, and I only really mess with one company right now, and that's BCW, because the way Mr. Cole handles business, it's really like everybody's so divided, promoter-wise, in this company. And I feel like if you come together, if we unite all indie wrestling, we would get a lot more done.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Yep. So let me ask you, Mr. Cole, right now, what can we be seeing from BCW in the future? What do we have in store this year?
Hold on, man. You jumping the gun, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited, man.
Don't tease us, Cole. Tell us.
Please, I'm excited. Let us know in the comments below, because I want to know right now, where did BCW come from? How did it start? What was the origins on that promotion right there? Please talk about it, man.
So BCW, it started because of my daughter. She was about 14 years old, and she came to me and she said, "Dad, you know everybody. You get everything done. I want to start a company." I'm like, "Well, you know what? I will definitely help you if you want to start a company. Let me know what you want to start, what you want to do, and we'll make it happen." So about a year went by, I didn't hear anything from her. But then she came to me, she's like, "Dad, I got it." I'm like, "What you talking about?" She's like, "The name of the company."
Fire.
I'm like, "What's the name of the company?" She's like, "Brii Combination."
Fire.
I'm like, "Okay," because her name is Brittany.
Oh, so I gotta get that
Got to. So I'm like, "Okay," and I said to her, "What you want to do?" And now my daughter, I don't know where she gets this talent from, but she can draw. Like, she's an amazing artist. And she came to me and she had these sketches, some dresses, some hats, some shirts and everything. She's like, "I want to do a clothing company." So I'm like, "Okay." So I made a few phone calls, and the designs that she had, we actually bought them designs to life. Like, maybe you guys have seen me wearing like a hoodie with a koi fish. That was her very first design.
Okay.
And that's why I always wear it, because it's so dear to me.
I think that's what you had on that night with the Lucha Bros.
Yes.
At the Gauchos.
At the Gauchos,
that's what I first met you at,
yes,
man.
Same here, yes.
You actually came up to us, man.
Because I was like, "Yo, who these guys?" I've never seen them before. They got a lot of energy. I'm like, "What they do?" And then Irv came up to me. He's like, "Yo, I know those guys." I'm like, "Who are they?" Right? So then he introduced us. I was like, "Okay, that's what's up."
So the foundation, I see these are your lieutenants,
yes,
your top guys here. How did y'all come to know each other? You know?
Well,
you want to
Papa Hill?
Papa Hill? Oh man. Well, when I started, it was a while back.
So loud.
Way back. I believe it was like 5 years ago. I started. And then during like years passed by, then I run into the Michael Cole. By somebody, a friend of mine. Flexo, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Shout out Flexo.
Shout out to that man right there, man.
Shout out him.
Dominican Stone Cold. He does that Dominican Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's
Okay.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So he introduced me. I said, "Okay, this is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great." Yeah.
And it was history from there.
It was
It was
history.
history.
From there.
Oh my God.
Jimmy, how did you come across
And
Mr.
then,
Cole?
Jimmy.
I gotta tell you, so it was through Green Man.
Yeah.
It was through Green Man. Shout out to Shout Out Wrestling.
Shout out to my guy Mark. You already know. Shout out to Mark, man. Shout out to the whole Shout Out Wrestling family, man.
Hollywood Mark Schwann, that son of a bitch, is still up now. But anyway, I met through Green Man. It's like, "Hey Jimmy, maybe you can do some editing for BCW." I was trying to get into the business. I was doing like recaps and shit like that. And then I said, "All right, fuck it, did some editing," and then one thing led to the next, and we decided, "Oh well, you know what, Jimmy got a mic and a camera. We could do some backstage interviews." I think there was somebody else doing it, but then it kind of like faded away.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, got hooked on that, and one thing led to the next, man. We just kept building, and shit, I think in the last event in Atlantic City,
Y'all rock that shit.
the fact that we was over there, and the fact that we made it happen in a couple
y'all rock
of
that
weeks.
shit. Yo, y'all
That's
rock that shit.
fun.
Kill that shit.
Y'all rock that. Man.
Give what they want. That's what it is.
right.
They want the heels. They want BCW.
Got to.
You know what I love about y'all, man? Y'all are urban wrestling promotion.
Facts.
I'm saying I distinct. I love my indie promotions, but I distinct who's who, and y'all for the community, man. Mr. Cole, Papa Hill.
You know what, man?
Jimmy.
Listen, everybody. I'm always trying. Anybody that's doing something positive, okay, I'm gonna put over. You give me whatever product is, I'm gonna promote it for you. As long as you're not like a scumbag, if you're doing something positive out here, of course, man. You gotta support each other, man. Everybody's again so divided. They're cutthroat. They see what you're doing, and they envy you for what reason? Like we can all eat, man. I don't understand that. I just don't understand the logic of some people. That's why I only mess with certain people. I mess with the heels. I mess with BCW. I mess with a couple of the guys that they shadow wrestling.
Yo, y'all show us love.
Let me tell you, man. With each of you guys, as I'm sitting here right now, first of all, I'm so happy to be outside.
We thankful for you.
These guys will tell you, I think, like, oh man, this injury has been, like, not only affecting me physically, but mentally too, because I can't get done when I need to get done. But Jimmy, Irv, they check on me all the time. I love you guys, man.
I appreciate it.
Definitely, man.
Yo, this is some legendary shit right here, y'all.
You know what, man? You see what we're doing right now? I'm gonna tell you, like 5 years, maybe less. We're in the fucking stadium doing this shit. We're gonna sit down. There's the heels right there.
Speaking of stadium, can I drop the news on Jimmy?
Speaking of which,
well, I mean, you know, as I start to make my name in this industry, one thing that I know about myself is like, I don't like the rent shit. I like to own shit.
Boss!
So,
Bullshit!
You're talking about a stadium. This year, 2021, we are going to be looking to build the BCW headquarters. And listen to what I said. Build the BCW headquarters called the Stratosphere. So
Stratosphere! Keyword!
Gotta give the people what they want. And you know, I think that's dope because how many independent wrestling companies from New York,
right?
Oh, too many.
You know what I mean? Having stadium, and it's a lot of us. It is a lot of companies, but how many have a stadium? How many is really trying to do what the big companies are trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Just because we're a little company don't mean you can't.
You know what I noticed and what we noticed from y'all? Y'all are one with y'all roster. We see y'all pray together. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I saw that at Atlantic City. You feel me? You know, I wasn't minding my business. I was roaming the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I seen them back there like, yo, this is us. This is our time. You feel me? Let's do this together, man.
Let me tell you a story about Atlantic City, man.
All right, let's get it.
When we go to Atlantic City, right? You know, we about to make history. The first black-owned wrestling corporation to do a big show in Atlantic City, and everything.
Let's go. Let's go. You heard it
here. Gotta give them what they want.
Yeah, and you know, it's like my mother, quote my mom. My mom used to always tell me as growing up, as soon as the Lord start blessing, the devil start messing.
Church.
Right? And we get to Atlantic City, everything going good. And I'm injured, so I'm in so much pain, but I'm like, you know, we gotta do this, we gotta do this. I get downstairs, and it's just one guy. And this guy is the devil. It's the freaking devil.
I know.
As soon as I get to him, he all in my face. Bah, 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 bah. And I'm in pain, so...
Was you ready to put your foot in his ass?
Oh, man.
I was 2 seconds away from laying the smack down in this!
Oh, man. And the worst part is, one of my guys, the guy that was doing the lighting, he's 16 years old. And this guy is all in his face, cursing at him. So I came and I intervened, and I'm talking to him, I'm trying to be as professional as possible. And then he getting at me, and he gonna say to me, you know how far up on the food chain I am? I could do this and that and the other. What? And I looked at him, I said, are you trying to threaten me, bro? I'm like, you don't even know me.
Boss.
I'm like, look, but this is what we gonna do today. Because now, like at this point in my mind, I'm in pain. I'm like, yo, I really don't give a fuck what happened. I'm gonna snatch this dude, I'm gonna stomp him. Ain't gonna be no BCW today. But then what happened, I look up, I see Jimmy, I see Swerve, I see Faye, I see all the wrestlers standing there and they looking at me. So in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I can't flip. Because if I flip, I'm going to fuck it up for everybody. Not only here, but that's coming after me.
Yeah.
So I just said to the dude, I'm like, listen, man, this is what we're going to do. We're going to stay professional. We're going to make sure everybody's happy about the situation. And then after the event, if we got to talk to each other,
talk.
then talk to each other.
Talk.
My heart was pounding because at this point you disrespecting me
You handled that
for no reason.
You handled
I'm ready to attack.
He wanted you to do that.
That's crazy because we would have started them out for y'all.
Right, here's a word of advice. Here's a word of advice for y'all. Not only do we do podcasts in the community, but we are private owned security. So y'all need somebody. The whole time. Dirty Heelz got
to. Taking notes right now.
I'm glad you kept your cool.
I did.
I'm glad you knew this wasn't the time.
It wasn't.
So what happened? Did you ever see the young man after that?
Afterwards, right? Because I called his boss and I'm like, look, if we can't do this, that's fine. I just need to know that. And you could tell me this information without the use of profanity. We could all stay positive, right? And he's like, look, no problem, Ed. It was my mistake. I didn't tell you. If you could just not, because it was about the pyrotechnics. He was like, if you could not do the pyrotechnics, we cool. And that's all it took.
Yeah,
but you screaming at this 16-year-old kid. This kid is under my watch now.
Right.
My motherfucking, letterhead is what's paying him. So he's my responsibility. I'm not gonna let you talk to him like that. This is a child.
Yeah,
that's true.
Now, after the show, he comes up to me, he's like, you know what, Mr. Cole, I wanna apologize. You handled everything properly. I'm looking forward to the next event, right? And I felt so good. And because when we had a conversation, I was so heated. I walked to the back, where everybody was getting dressed at.
Yeah.
And Ruthless Lala, she came up to me and she like,
shout out to the GOD, man. Shout out to the GOD, Ruthless Lala.
Sometimes it takes backing down to show that you're a real man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes, being humble. And it wasn't even you being humble. It was about business and all that.
Business come first, man.
Business came first, but you humbled yourself enough to be like, yo, I'm from the hood, bro, but I'll kick your ass.
Right.
But I got this shit to do.
I got something bigger.
That's what I said. Respectfully, though.
Respectfully, though. I love it, man.
So, if you don't mind me, brother.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So, let's talk about the business side of owning and building an indie company. As far as the contacts, the health for the wrestlers and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Building a venue and stuff like that. How hard is that? You know what I'm saying? And how much patience and time does it take?
Just for one event, basically.
One event, yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes in. A lot of variables.
It depends, right? It depends on what the event is. Certain events, if we do Summer on Smash. Summer on Smash is our local event where I'm trying to get a lot of the local guys involved in, because they bring their families and stuff like that. Kids just got out of school. So that event, really, we can put that together in about 6-8 weeks, An event like Queen of the North, that takes a lot more planning, right? Because that's the tournament. We getting girls from out of town, got a lot of flights to coordinate, hotels and stuff like that. So it depends on the event, but I say average about anywhere between 8 to 10 weeks to put on an event. Yeah. Okay. If you want to do it good.
All right. I like that. This is another thing that y'all do well, man. Intergender matches.
Oh yeah.
Y'all do that well, man. I've been seeing some of y'all matches on Title Network. You know what I'm saying? Title Network, man. Big shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out Title Network.
But what y'all do is showcase what all athletes can do.
Yes.
Not just one gender, just not one species. You know what I'm saying? Y'all showcase what y'all can do, man, and then that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Lala put on a show against my son Anthony.
That
match was crazy. That match was crazy.
And we got to interview her after that, and she was just amazed to be here and happy to be here, and she thanks y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta say something. I'm sorry to tell you about Lala. Yo, listen, she doesn't get the respect that she deserves. Lala's been fucking paying her dues for God knows how long, okay? And she got on that mic and she cut an incredible. You gotta go back to that. Very real. And all I'm saying is this: these companies out here, AEW and WWE, whatever, Impact, pay attention. She's a real deal, man.
Wake up, y'all.
Go around.
Wake up, man. Wake up, man.
How'd y'all do that thing with Mr. Cheeks?
Oh, Mr. Cheek? Oh, that was crazy. Mr. Cheek, man. Most boys in the building that day. That was out there.
Yeah. We go way back. Like,
somebody
Bobby Garcia, Mr. Cheeks, like, I've known them forever.
Oh, so you was in the club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all don't know about Mr. Cole.
He's a bad boy.
He has more connection to Verizon. I'm telling you. Dropping the lines today. No, seriously, man. He's the guy, he made a phone call, and War Sports appeared. Like this. Right? And I was like, get out of here. I said, I remember that. Remember that girl named Renee? I think we were going at John Jay somewhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
We love it. Like, we totally fucking love it. I ain't gonna lie. Jimmy, we just thought we was just getting you, man.
We weren't prepared for this.
We never prepared, but this right here was like, yo, and this is our honor right here, man.
You get the Lex Luger, you get the total package.
Yo, this is our honor, man. Championship. Let's talk about your champions, man.
Yeah. Y'all just crowned y'all first tag team champions.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God, let's not talk about the tag team.
Let's
a little story behind the scenes.
Hurry call.
Yeah, exactly. I got smacked up in the ring by De Niro. But the real thing that happened, that was an impromptu session that happened in that ring. That wasn't supposed to happen. The reason it happened is because somebody.
Do it.
Forgot the tag belts at home. So they was in the closet the whole time. And I'm like, oh shit. I told you, he said, where's the belts? I said, what belts? Where's the tag belts? I said, oh shit. Cole's sitting there, he's like, he couldn't do nothing but smile at this point.
Oh man.
He's like, Jimmy?
And the funny thing is, Jimmy and I talk every day. And I'm like, Jimmy, you got everything? He's like, I got everything.
I got everything.
Yeah, I got everything. You ain't missing nothing?
It was like an episode of fucking Family Matters.
Yeah.
It was like an episode of Family Matters when Steve pissed off Carl so much. Carl's like, Steve! Fuck, he's sitting there, oh shit.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, big guy. I'm fucking ready to get out of here, man, because he was. I said, no, it's all right. So I know he was just letting it go, but dude, I can't believe I forgot the tag belts. And they're like, yo, we're supposed to be crowned. I said, well, you're supposed to be crowned. We don't have the belts. And then it was tight. I said, listen, I'll just go in the ring and I got to be on the curtain call. I told Dom, slap me. He's like, slap me? I said, slap me, damn it. I said, slap me, gotta make this shit look good. All right.
It looked great. It looked great. All right. So, what's the name? Dominic De Niro and
Chris Barton. East Coast Syndicate.
Yes. East Coast Syndicate are the tag team. The female, the women's champion.
Yes.
Is Vanity.
Shout out to Wrestle Bay. Oh, God.
First off,
hey, girl.
I'll be paying the team sweat right after we get off air.
She's definitely put her work in. I think the first match I've ever seen from her was when we went in Queens.
Yes, we went to Queens. It was a BCW event. Y'all had Big Time Yama there.
November.
Big Time Yama.
That was November.
What's his name? Who?
Joey?
No, that's not the one.
No, that's not the one. Joey Ryan was there. Yes. And me and Vanity got the kiss. You know.
No.
But shout out to her. She's a great champion. She got to kick it with us at Atlantic City also.
Yes. Wait, whoa. You guys are forgetting the main guy here.
You
guys are forgetting.
Oh, no. We didn't forget it. Trust me.
The old father.
No. We didn't forget. We're going through the list.
You got to save the best.
Hold on a second. I don't find it. There's no red carpet over here. Like you mentioned,
the All Father, man.
Listen, it's only one champion of champions. That is Darius Carter.
Darius Carter. I gotta give him. Think about Darius Carter. I met Darius Carter like when I first started going to Indy Wrestling. When we first, this is before we even got into this.
Yeah.
My girlfriend took me to a match.
Oh wow.
And I was like, can I get a picture? He did. He fought championship match, and I was like, can I get a picture? Grab my phone, cut a whole promo. Grab my phone, cut a whole promo, and it blew my mind to the point where I kept following him everywhere. So I got home, And I was like, yo, Bo, man, you gotta see this dude, man. He's like, yo, this dude, he can really wrestle, man. This dude is nice. Darius Carter. I showed him the promo. He was like, yo, he did this on your phone? I was like, yeah. But long story, a couple years later, we start our podcast, and we see him at BCW. He was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Bo, that's him.
Oh my God. First of all, he definitely give me Stephon Arkell vibes.
Yes.
He definitely give me Stephon Arkell. You ever watch Family Matters? Y'all know what happens to Steve after.
But what I mean, he is like one of the
textbook.
That's
all I can say.
Every time we fought what's the name? JTG? JTG.
First of all, he fought some of the greats. British Bull, David Boy Smith Jr.
Yeah.
He fought Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
You feel me? I tried to get that video drop. Shout out to Battle Club Pro. Shout out to the owner, yo, that's our guy. Shout out to him too, man. He fought Sonny Kiss. He fought so many guys. We recently got to see him fight the Entrepreneur Warriors Wrestling.
Yeah, that was pretty.
Yo, it was a pretty dope match. And what y'all do for that man and what that man do for y'all, man, it's like, bro.
I'll be honest, that title was fire too.
Yeah.
That title's a fire.
Yeah, thank you.
That eagle, that bird, dragon on the top. Fire.
Yes.
Fire titles. I gotta give him a what's that?
I tried to get IG Live with Darius. He was with it for New Year's. I went out and got drunk, so excuse me, Darius. But yo, we love him, man. That's our favorite.
We love all the champs.
I'm gonna have to release the Darius archives because I don't know if y'all ever seen Darius versus Willie Mack at BCW.
Crazy.
There's a lot of
Darius versus Austin Theory. Oh my God.
We just got him.
I'm gonna have to drop the Darius archives.
Yo, we just got here, man.
When I look at
my mind right now.
When I look at the opponents that Darius has had in BCW, I'm like, yo.
I want his story. I think the DirtyHeelz story.
We gonna have to release
we need his story.
We were supposed to do the documentary. There's some things that are not unveiled yet, but we have some things in the works on it, honestly, about some of the champions and people in general, stars of BCW. But you know what? I don't know if you want to talk about the roster. I don't know if you want to talk about.
Let's talk. No.
We're talking some goals.
No. We're talking BCW right now. Let's talk the roster.
This is shit.
It's up to the roster, man. If he's down,
I'm willing to talk everything.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna talk about something before the roster. I'm sorry.
Yo, do it.
Let's go. Take it over.
You know what? I'm sorry, man. Because
Jimmy J show now.
Jimmy J show.
Let's go, Jay. Because I do a lot of things, and you guys know this. I'm fucking man.
Everywhere. Jack of all trades. We call you the Jimmy of all trades.
Go ahead, man.
When it comes to wrestling, I got a special place in my heart for wrestling, right? And there's one thing I can't stand, and I talked about this before. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Is promoters. Promoters that just walk around with the knife, ready to slice the other promoters in the back. I'm like, why can't we go eat? I said this before. So Mr. Cole has a lot of history with some people here, man, in his business, and it bothers me because people from day one, knowing the backstory, it bothers me. From day one, doubted this man, okay? And doubted BCW. In time in and time out, the same people that start to build that negative reputation,
talk about it.
They can't throw it. They can't throw those stones. My man's living in glass homes. But Cole right here, and you already know what I'm talking about, okay? Squeaky clean. Get what they want. Get money. Go with BCW. Because it's squeaky clean reputation, and people hate that. I don't know why. But I gotta tell you, he's been proving himself time in and time out. So you know what? This is gonna be a different year.
Yeah, I know you got like a couple of felonies on you, man. I know. Come on, it's just us now, me and you. Come on, I know you got a couple of days.
Because you really have to sit down and think about Mr. Cole tells all, but he might say something. I don't know. There's the floor. I don't know if you got to get something off your chest. Now's the time, Mr. Cole. We're the best podcast in the business right now.
Do you feel being a boss in this company that you have to work twice because you're black?
Oh,
great question.
Hold on. I wish we could turn the mic to you, man. But go ahead, say it again.
Say the question again.
Do you think that you have to work twice as hard because you're black, being a boss in this business?
I have to work 5 times as hard. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, and actually a female said this to me last week.
Talk about it, Big Papa.
She goes, you know, Ed, when we look at you, we see a big guy, you wear your shades, you know, you got this standoffish demeanor. When I look at you, I just assume you're a bouncer, right? Nobody don't want to fuck with you. Nobody they look at you, I look at you, and I'm like, I don't even want to talk to you because I'm intimidated by you. I said, but then she goes, but as soon as you open your mouth, you realize how articulate you are, how you can get the job done, how you are like a hybrid. You can go in the hood and chill with the niggas, but you can also be in the Fortune 500 meeting.
You heard?
I'm like, that's a fact. So now,
I can't do that.
right?
Love it.
You know, so now when I come in this business, I don't know anybody. The reason BCW started, it was an extension of my daughter's company, Brii Combination. And as Irvin said, Flex, and my other guy, Georgie, I know Georgie as Coda.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those two called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, yo, Ant, we got an idea for another company. I'm like, talk to me, what's up? They like, yo, let's do a wrestling company.
Yeah.
I'm laughing. It's 3:30 in the morning.
My God,
I swear,
swerving.
yo, listen.
Yo, good
3:30
shit,
in the
Papa.
morning, they talking about a wrestling company. I'm like, yo, listen. Y'all niggas obviously high. I'm going back to sleep. I ain't fucking with y'all. They like, nah. Listen. They like, yo, you always said if we got an idea, pitch it to you. I'm like, all right. So they use my own words against me, right? That's my whole team. So I'm like, all right. So I sit up. They go through the whole spiel about what we could do, and then like I'm all ears now. But then they hit me with the BCW.
Oh, man.
So now you winning now.
I got the electricity now. I'm like, yo, let's do it.
Yeah.
That phone call happened January 2016.
Damn.
We did our first show March 2016.
It hit different.
Yeah.
It hit different.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I tell my guys, like, I don't care if you think your idea is crazy. Pitch that shit. At one time, a personal computer was crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, Bill Gates is running the world now.
Talk about it.
Talk to me, man.
Talk about it.
They said Einstein was crazy.
Right. You know?
So,
yo, that's bullshit right there, man. That's definitely
let me ask you a question. Since Corona,
Mr. Cole,
I'm out of this fucking
we have to get
Jimmy,
into the hard stuff. Since Corona hit,
coronavirus.
what's been the worst part about it? What's been the worst part about Corona for you? You know, there's been some good times. Even though we had Atlantic City, that was in the
last year.
That's when Corona was like, hey, don't go no fucking with me.
Hey, y'all gotta wait in Atlantic City. Corona was in Atlantic City. We out here.
I said, call it, fill the bubble. It's in AC. Let's go.
We out. But what's the hardest part since Corona?
Yo, you know what? The hardest part from a professional standpoint is not being able to see my guys, like not interacting with guys like you know. And at BCW, I mean, you know, like I'm sure you guys see the blogs and the Instagram.
Yeah, we always do.
Yeah. How many companies have been involved in like some bullshit in one way or another? Like at BCW, man, we a family affair. Like when I say that, I mean that. Like I often tell Jimmy, like Jimmy, I don't want to eat Thanksgiving dinner alone. I want all my people.
Listen, we run together, and it's like we have to create. The main guys have to create that connection. It's like unbreakable because there's a lot of people out here, like I said, that are just walking around with the knife, and it's unfortunate, man. I wish we can all unite and we come together, maybe throw a show all together and just have something fucking special. But you know what? In the meantime, like back to your question with COVID and Corona, like seeing you guys, seeing the fans, and interaction that we would have had when it was at full capacity. That's what I miss the most.
Definitely.
And other than that, it's just, you know, I'm always trying to find ways to improvise and just stay relevant because it's like, dude, All right, we can't throw this kind of a show. Well, we're gonna do this kind of a show. You can't let this shit dictate your life, man. People are sitting at home scared to leave the house. I'm like, yo, it's my time. I'm fucking gonna go. I'm gonna go. Right. I'll wear the mask. I'll be respectful to everybody.
Talk about it.
But personally, I don't give a fucking shit about a mask, to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I really don't. But I wear it for other people out of respect.
My guy Jimmy.
Straight up. If I'm gonna die, man.
Look, real shit.
You're kind of like both.
Look. Fucking ass.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta do it. You know,
but
and like you see us here, just for those watching, because I know there's gonna be some schmuck out there.
Let's say something.
That's it. Maybe one. Maybe one or two guys out there that's gonna say something.
Oh,
these guys.
No marks allowed.
No marks allowed. Yeah. Somebody's out there. You're like, well, look at these guys getting together in the apartment, and they're not wearing masks. Well, for your information, you fuck. Okay, all of us got tested. All of us are clean. You just got your vaccinations and everything. I'm not showing you scumbags that are asking questions because you don't need to see that. Just believe us. Come on. I mean, the bottom line is, it's the truth, man. Like, we made sure we're doing things the right way.
Yes.
And, just so everybody knows out there, all of us are COVID clear, thank God.
Stay up and stay safe.
That's it.
Yes. So let me ask you, now I can get to the big question.
Yeah.
Now I can get to the juice.
The juice.
What's up for this year? What we got in store? What we got in store?
Yo, because I know it's some shit, man.
So what do we have in store? Because we are waiting.
You know what? So if there was no COVID and things were on track the way they were
This is
supposed
Mr. Cold World right here, y'all.
Right?
Cold World.
We would be crowning our newest champion, the Grand Dragon champion, of course. And that champion is just going to be amazing. And the great thing about this title, it's going to be a tournament, but it can be held by a man or a woman.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I enter somebody in this tournament?
Of course.
I got to enter my guy, Blaze Haram.
Oh, you know what? I like Blaze Haram. I've been watching him. Yeah. He was at the anniversary against Rick Recon.
Yes.
Very good.
He's our DirtyHeelz hardcore champion.
Okay, all right. Shout out Blaze.
Hold on. What is this hardcore time? Is this 24/7 rules?
No. The hardcore champion. We have a 365 though.
Well, Blaze Haram, you hear it now. I'm challenging you. That hardcore championship. I'm going to be the DirtyHeelz hardcore champion. I'm to see you.
Let's go.
I might not do anything to you, but I'll have somebody die. I'll make a phone call, Blaze. You better be careful.
we entering Blaze Haram into the tournament. Whenever the tournament starts.
#1 entry.
Okay. What you heard it here. Blaze Haram is making official.
And that's Haram, y'all.
Entrance into the Grand Dragon
That's a
tournament.
fact, man. That's a fact. Yo. So, now, this is some real shit, man. This is definitely some real shit. Now, most people don't know who y'all are. You know what I'm saying? But what makes y'all different? You know what I'm saying? You got warriors out there. You got warrior wrestling out there. You got HOG. Not many people know who Brii Combination Wrestling is. You BWF. Like, what makes y'all different? Like, the fact that y'all stay. Do I answer my own question?
I'm gonna tell you what makes us different. And I'm sorry if I sound cocky, but what makes Brii Combination Wrestling different from everybody else is Anthony Cole. That's it.
Exactly what it is, man.
When Brii Combination first came on the scene, like I said, I didn't know nobody.
Yeah.
I had my two guys that wanted to start a company because they knew my heart, they knew my integrity, they knew that if I came into this industry, I would be a breath of fresh air. And that's the difference about Brii Combination. When you hear people talk about Brii Combination and Anthony Cole, they say, Ant, you are a breath of fresh air. You came in here, you changed things. When we come to BCW, we know it ain't gonna be no bullshit. It ain't gonna be no hemming and hawing. It ain't gonna be this or that. We come in, we love the atmosphere. We pray together. Yeah. Everybody.
When I seen that shit, I was like, yo, that was dope. I seen y'all holding hands doing this. I was like, yo, this is some real shit right here.
All right, I got a quick story about these two guys. Because like I said, this podcast would not be really a podcast without these two guys.
Yeah.
Mostly Swerving Irving. You know, we was outside. We didn't know the event cost $60 to get in per person. Because it was Lucha Bros and Vampiro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, we heard niggas, we walked across the bridge and $30 a person. So me and him thinking $30 a person, we can't read it, you know, $30 a person, we done got drunk on the line.
First of all, let's talk about how we were the only black people on the line.
Only black people.
No,
Yo, this is the Gauchos.
Gauchos,
Yes.
yeah.
This is real talk.
This is yo, this
Right
is
here in
the
the Bronx.
Yeah.
Right
Dude,
across right across the bridge.
Probably,
We ain't Kansas anymore.
Yo, real shit. Yo, we was the only guys just looking at us like, yo, what are y'all doing here?
They actually stopped us on
We
the line.
like, what do you mean? What are we doing here? We here for wrestling? No, but they're looking around like we're all Mexicans and y'all the only.
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But we made it there. We made it inside. You showed us love, of course.
Swerving. Swerving stopped.
Love, man.
I had an idea. What it was I ain't tell him. I had an idea. I said, I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but it might work. First Swerving walked out, I was like, on a podcast, yada yada yada. Swerving walked back in, was like, I got you, don't worry about it. Swerving walked back in. What's the big guy name?
Vince.
Shout
out to fucking Vince Steele. Yo, shout out to the biggest big man, fat man ever in the business. Shout out to him, man.
He walks out and he's like, yo, what's up? Why you not there? I'm like, yo, podcast, I ain't have no bread, he like, yo, 2 minutes. Both of them walk back out at the same time. Him and Swerving. We chop it up for 2 minutes and they like, yo, you know the second match about to start, y'all come in. And then we went in. It was like, from then it was fucking complete.
Now, if you notice about Gauchos,
I'll be honest, we never stopped from that day.
I
called him that Sunday.
Boy.
And I was like, yo, bro, we got work to do. We a podcast now.
First of all, I'm done drunk. I'm drunk. I got a hangover because they done got us drunk. All the niggas got us drunk. I was more mellowed out. I loved it. I was more mellowed out, man.
Days, bro.
First off, we sat behind Mr. Cole. And I'm like, oh, we not the only black people.
Yeah.
That's how I noticed
I'm like, yeah, we cool, we lit. And we sit behind Mr. Cole. And we realized, we like, Bowen started introducing himself. And he's like, dude, that's the manager. That's the nigga. I'm like, what? He's like, that's the man on there. I'm like, black guy? He like, yeah.
As that going on, we got Swerving coming down, managing the match. Swerving is managing the match at that time.
Swerving is managing the match. And we're like, yo, we just talked to him. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, we just talked to him, but he's in the...
I had Swerving on Facebook way before I actually met you. I had you on Facebook because I was posting wrestling, of course. But way before we had a podcast, Swerving was my friend, man. Yes. Feel me? So I appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. Feel me?
Where's the guy, man?
That's how it's done, man.
Real shit, man. You feel me? He called me the next day. We a podcast now. Definitely a podcast. And one of our first pictures up there, it's this guy right here, man.
First one.
Nice. Feel me? So thank you.
Definitely. Jimmy J? Let me tell you a story about Jimmy J.
Oh. There's a lot of whoa. My wife is watching here. Hold on.
I know.
It's a PG-13 show.
It's I first meet Jimmy J. It's all excitement. I'm like, yo, he is a walking promo.
Yes.
He is walking excitement every time, and then from there, from the first time we met you, he was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, fuck it." He met you first, and then when I started.
First of all, you trusted us.
Yo,
you trusted us. You believed in us.
I do. Yo, come on, man.
I allowed.
You say real, recognize your real.
That AC show helped put us on the map. On the low, you know what I'm saying? That AC show helped put us on the low.
I just really want to
thank you, man.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Look, he was helping us picking shows, picking chairs up at the end of the night.
Big shout out to the heels right now.
It didn't matter, man.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And I
all
gotta tell you right now, like that day, you know, the real people showed themselves that day, and you guys did. You guys, you were there as well.
Yes, I was, sir.
Yeah, man. And I'm telling you, like you guys had all chipped in, you helped out. And I appreciate that, and I know we all appreciate
it.
You didn't have to do that, but you did, man. And you seen that we had limited crew with us.
But it didn't matter to us, man. We felt. I'll be honest.
Oh yeah.
Irvin, we call him Papa Hill. So if I see Irvin doing something, I'm automatically gonna start doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't let him just be picking up chairs and I walk by like I'm a holler at you, bro. I'll be back.
Right.
No, I did not. I cannot do that. I'll be like, I'll pick up 30 chairs, then I'll holler at you and be back.
Yeah.
Irvin, that's the kind of guy Irvin is, man. Irvin been with me since day one.
Yeah.
A lot of shit wouldn't be able to happen. Honestly, behind the scenes, people don't notice. Like Irvin's that guy, man. He's the glue of the operation. Yeah. So we appreciate him, man. He gets the job done behind the scenes.
So what's the most? Tremendously. All right. So right now, 2021, COVID still going on, all this bullshit. What's the most exciting thing to you guys about independent wrestling right now? I'm gonna go Mr. Cole first.
Bad motherfucker right there.
Oh man, the most exciting. You know what? The most exciting thing to me. Look, I'm injured, so I'm home all the time. I'm always in front of the TV. The most exciting thing happening to me right now is seeing AEW and fucking Snoop Dogg jump off the goddamn top rope. I'm like, Snoop Dogg is everywhere.
Is that what you call a 420 splash?
Hashtag Snoop Dogg 420 splash. Yo, that was great. That was great.
I was cracking up. I'm like, yo, Snoop Dogg's agent or his manager is the guy, man. Snoop Dogg is everywhere. I'm like,
between him and Shaq.
I want his agent, dude. Like
I want his agent too.
Everywhere, man. I'm like,
all right. So now, Jimmy J. Now, April, man. Another April's coming along, man. What's up, man?
All right. So
what's going on, man?
Now it's not.
Hold on. Will y'all guys be there for April?
Listen, man, I'm hoping to be there. Like I said, my hip. If I could make that trip, I'm there, no question.
Now, all right, because we would love to see y'all outside of a non-wrestling.
Yeah.
So we go all top it up. You know what I mean?
It's funny they said now it is technically a non-wrestling, but for those that don't know, 80s in April. Everything 80s, man. I'm telling you, we have a live band that's going to be there. We have a Michael Jackson performer. We have a skating rink. We're building literally like a roller skating rink.
Hey.
We got a section, breaking news here, we're going to build a section that's going to recreate a blockbuster. We're like fucking, so everything 80s. And, talk about wrestling. We're getting a fucking wrestling ring in there, and we have 80s cosplaying wrestlers going to be going down there, dude.
Nice.
So
man.
Jimmy, you slide over. You slide over, Jimmy.
Raffles, Uno tournaments, dance off. There's a ton of prizes to check out at 80sac.eventbrite.com. Get your tickets now. But guys, listen, I gotta also tell you this, man. Should the capacity limits not, go up by that time or restrictions be lifted, unfortunately, I found this out today that it's going to be postponed to July. Unfortunately, but right now it stands. I'm going to keep pushing as if the event's going to happen because I have a good feeling those capacity limits are going to be lifted. And let's just see what happens. But it's going to be a good time, man. April 24th, Atlantic City Showboat Hotel, inside of the Bourbon Room. And hopefully.
And this is a Jimmy J Entertainment exclusive right here, right?
Jimmy J Entertainment exclusive.
All right.
It is sponsored by BCW as well. BCW is one of our lead sponsors.
Let's go. This is y'all remind us. Y'all of us, man. I ain't gonna lie. We're like a breath of fresh air. People may not like us, but we give them what they want, man.
That's it.
You gotta get what you want.
It's crazy because somebody said to us, the other day, shout out to Side No Suplex. He said, "Yo, listen, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We've been doing this, but y'all are finally get the masses together talking about us. Y'all at the forefront of what's happening, and we're trying to understand, but we actually getting the idea now. And this right here was definitely like right here. So shout out to Side No Suplex for letting us know, because this is happening. This is one of the big things that's going to happen on DirtyHeelz. One of the big things that's going to happen with BCW, Mr. Cole, Jimmy J.
Yes.
Papa Hill, do you have any endeavors or any shit that you want people to know about you or want to check out,
Check out my social media.
Social media, like drop
We're
it.
gonna TikTok, man.
Yeah, drop it, man.
TikTok.
Swerving 84.
Yo,
TikTok, man. This man fixes anything. Anybody needs help? This fucking guy is like
He's the guy.
handyman, right? He's like taking fucking 2 grand killer.
That's one thing I do see, man. You fix a lot of shit, man. Do we have a card? Can we get a card or something like that? Well, we should.
let me tell you, man. I got.
You fix COVID.
Take it out of my mouth.
You fix COVID, man.
I fixed COVID. COVID fixed already, huh?
Alright, man. Alright, so again, we just did this little interview with y'all, man. We got some hill talk in us. You feel me? This is where we talk about rumors. You know what I'm saying? Of wrestling and stuff like that. You know, Money at Raw, AEW, New Japan.
You got a question?
What's up, Frost guy? Oh, this is our little bro Frost.
Mr. Cole,
Yes, sir.
is there a BCW training school in?
Oh, yes.
Actually,
question.
you know what?
Great
That's a
question.
great
Yes,
question. I'm
great
glad you asked that question.
Yes.
Yes. So we actually do have a facility that we've partnered with where we will be doing some training. We're working on putting that together right now. I am looking at 3 people who are going to be the actual head trainer for BCW. So that'll be happening later on this year.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I got you.
That building, the stratosphere. There could be other things in that building. So I'm curious myself.
So as I'm putting the 3D imaging together for the stratosphere right
3D
now.
image. Hold on. What's next? Holograms, man?
Yeah, I mean,
The blueprint.
we
Bring a Macho Man back.
Yeah, we're building from the ground up on this one, and it's gonna be an all-in-one facility. It's gonna have, state-of-the-art training center, swimming pool. I'm even trying right now to get an in-house urgent care on a facility, so that when we
health
have
is important.
events,
Health is
it's already
important.
there, so. In addition to that, like I said, the training facility, we're gonna have the offices on the top floor, and then we're gonna have 2 stages where we'll do the training and then like the student shows, and then we'll have the bigger arena. And I was talking to some of my investors. I wanted to sort of be like a miniature Barclays Center, probably here in Queens.
Oh man, yo, what's it called? Hey,
That's it.
I love it.
Is it buffet? You gotta eat. I mean, that's some restaurants.
And you know what? Speaking of that, I'm glad you
in
mentioned
the
that.
restaurant.
Yeah, hell yeah. And the ATM. We need an ATM. We definitely need an ATM. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah, and the stratosphere is going to bring some new things. Like, everybody has the traditional hot dogs, hamburgers, but we actually going to have like a live coffee station.
Yeah.
God,
Some
I'm getting hungry now,
roast beef. And we're going to have like different type of snacks. Like, I know a lot of ladies have been coming to BCW.
That's not good for the ladies. I heard that.
Get some wine, some cheese. So we're going to have like special platters, shit like that.
Yo, can I rub shoulders with you right now?
Everybody can show that.
Real quick, man.
We're gonna jump in the hill talk real quick.
All right.
Cross the line, get done dirty. Still talk all the time.
Yo, big happy birthday to my cousin Ill Will, man.
Shout out to the
Will,
low-key
man.
guy. He's the guy
Happy
that did
birthday!
That track, man. If you want that track, you go down, go to Halo at Halo. I'll put it down in the comments.
This nigga here. Alright, man. So this is Hill Talk. This is where we talk about rumors and etc. The biggest thing out there, you feel me? We did this with the Backstage Brawl recently. We talking about Royal Rumble predictions, man. You know what I'm saying? We go with the women's first. Feel me? Jimmy J. Who do you have for the women's Royal Rumble?
Charlotte Flair.
Woo!
I gotta go with Charlotte, man. I think
Reasons
she's
why, man?
I don't know. I'm just, then again, I don't know. Maybe I'll take that back because I see that storyline I saw in the Brew.
Yeah.
I haven't really had a chance to really been keeping up with a lot of the product. I've been like so busy, but I've been DVRing and watching it back a little bit, skimming through it. But I've been noticing like she has that storyline going on with Lacey right now, right? That's the only thing. Like if she does win. Like Lacey, that would be like a championship match. That's the only thing thinking maybe she's not going to win because they're trying to build that maybe for Mania.
Okay.
Maybe it won't be Charlotte. I don't know. At this point,
Look, they're still forgetting she's a tag team champion with Asuka as well.
That means
So
nothing.
that means it means nothing.
It means nothing.
All right. Well, we got Charlotte for Jimmy J. Mr. Cole, who do you have for the Women's Royal Rumble?
I agree with Jimmy J. It's just something about Charlotte that I'm like, it's her time now. You know, the way they've been.
It's always her time.
Well, yeah. The way they've been, putting her in these matches. I think she might take it. I think she might.
Think Charlotte might take it?
Yeah.
Who you got? Irving, who you got?
Papa Hill.
I don't know.
He gonna toss up.
He's going for Becky Lynch, man. He's going for Becky Lynch. Who?
That big Lynch.
Not even mad.
All right. Men's Royal Rumble, Jimmy J.
God damn, man. I don't know. And this one, dude. Who do you think? Men's Rumble.
My answer's gonna never change. I want Keith Lee to win, turn heel, join her business, and beat Drew McIntyre, whoever champion at WrestleMania.
Keith Lee.
That's what I want. My answer's never gonna change. Who do you have?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one, man. I like Keith Lee though, but I don't know, man. I really don't. It's tough.
We're gonna enter you in the Twitter Royal Rumble, right?
How about that?
We just throw you in there, right?
If I go in, I ain't making it past one. 1 second. I'm gonna be at the new record. It toss me out real quick.
Mr. Cole.
Man, listen, I'm so tired of Drew McIntyre.
Oh, wow!
His ass! Wow! Listen, I've been watching Keith Lee for years. I've been trying to get him on BCW since like 2017.
Okay,
and now to see where he at, I'm like, oh man, just like with Willie Mack. I'm looking at Willie Mack, I'm like, yo,
Chocolate
he's doing his thing right now.
Yes.
And these guys have come through the doors, and I'm like, yo, I'm so proud to see what they're doing. So I'm Keith Lee. All day.
There you go.
All day.
All the way.
Yeah.
I love it.
Go for Drew.
You go with Drew? All right. Us? I'm going for Keith Lee. Who you going for?
The men's?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to you. All right.
No, Sasha.
No, I never care.
Huh?
Sasha's in women's Rumble.
Nah, she got the belt. Sasha got the belt, man.
Dude, this is where I'm at right now.
Women's, I'm going Lana.
Yeah. Either Lana or Bianca Belair, man.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss is in there.
Alexa Bliss. Which is crazy. All right. Speaking of Alexa Bliss, last night, last Monday she hit him with a snowball. She hit Randy Orton in the face with a fireball. All right, this Monday he has his little lucha mask on, so his injuries.
One of the conquistadors.
She also does a little scene with Asuka. Asuka gets scared or whatever, blah blah blah. At the end of the show, she fights Asuka for the belt. Not for the belt. It was just for a match. And she tries to do the mandible claw. How do y'all feel about? They said it's a new character coming.
I love it. I love Alexa Bliss.
For me personally, I feel it's actually dope.
Abigail, that was fine.
Yeah, but I think Alexa Bliss's new character, the way it's going, is a little dope for me. I think, but I really don't know.
I can't. You know how you do the mandible claw, man. I don't know what it is. I feel like if you're gonna lock that move in, you have some nasty or something like that.
I mean, but you got. I understand the story.
Young from Impact. She does that real well. She does that real well.
Yeah. See, I understand the storyline is what makes it okay. She can do the mandible claw, but it kind of makes it weird when you're trying to do it.
Yeah. Listen. The whole storyline with the Orton Fiend, I think that's going to come to an end because I think what they're trying to do is build Randy Orton Triple H for Mania. That's what it looks like too.
Okay.
Think so?
Okay.
So where does Bray go? Where does the Fiend go? Where?
Maybe the Fiend wins the Rumble.
Huh?
Maybe the Fiend wins the Rumble.
You know, that was actually my first choice
this guy here.
months ago. Months ago was the Fiend.
Do you think that they killed that character a little bit or no?
Yeah, they've been killed this character.
As always, WWE.
I think the Fiend. I think what happened to the Fiend was he
Goldberg?
he just took too many losses.
Yeah.
Like as the Fiend,
at the wrong time.
you're not supposed to take losses, but as Bray Wyatt, it probably would have been okay to take a loss because he's that Bray Wyatt character.
Yeah.
But when he turns to the Fiend, he shouldn't take any losses. You should be undefeated as a Fiend. You should be like, hey, this indestructible character. Oh my God, he's turning into the Fiend. And then you should be like scared. oh my God, he turned into the Fiend. I don't really understand the dynamics behind it for me.
Yeah.
But
all right, let's switch this over to SmackDown. Tribal Chief. How do y'all feel about the head of the table, man? Jimmy?
You started up.
How you feel about the head of the table?
Hop Hill over there again.
What's up, man? What kind of building with you, man? What's up, man?
I'm so high right now.
Usually that's my line.
I love it.
He took my line.
Yeah, because he be smacked. He said, I'm high from last episode. How do you feel about the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns? I think he's doing a good job for me.
Okay.
Because it's different for him.
All right. Mr. Cole.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm enjoying the storyline, but I'm just like, how much more of this I gotta take?
Okay.
It's like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What next?
Right. You know, like let's get to the plot.
Yeah. Okay.
Jimmy?
I want to see where it ends. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Like, all right, you're the leader, okay? The tribe, the Samoan dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we gonna get? You're gonna throw out Alpha Jr. You're gonna throw all these guys, Lance and Adewale.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw in the whole family.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see the whole family at Mania?
Right.
Come out. I can see that. I can see WWE doing something where they line them up and Roman's walking right down the middle, coming out. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that Roman was shoved down our throats for so long.
Right.
It's hard
Yeah.
to really get like attached to him. I think now, for me personally, I'm starting to like, oh, okay, maybe I can get down with this Roman now. Maybe let's see where it goes, but I want to know how it ends.
Okay.
Personally, so I'm not completely invested, but I am just a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right. Before we get out of here,
Because we have a personal question. You want?
yeah. Before we get out of here, we're gonna get back to BCW real quick. I'll ask you a question.
This is from the eyeballs fan over there.
It's for my ball.
The Big Smoke. That's it.
Yo, how do you pick and look for a person to wrestle in your company?
Oh, what's a couple of different dynamics that I look at?
Do you read the encyclopedia, brother, or something like that?
You know it's
Like
real.
he knows T.I.
His real last name
Like
is
he
Dexter.
taught T.I. how to talk.
Yo, Dexter.
Just happens now.
When you get BCW, you get the best of both worlds.
But no, I look at their matches. I look at their, the opponents who they've been in the ring with, and I also look at their social media. Like, it's one thing to be a great wrestler in the ring, but so much more happens outside the ring, right? So it's like, I want to see, what you posting on social media, how you promoting yourself, because I feel like every wrestler that comes to the door is a brand. And if you don't recognize in yourself that you're a brand, why would you expect me to recognize it? So it's like those things I look at, and when they hit that criteria and I give them that smile, we in there like swimwear, baby.
That's also for a person who wants to join.
Huh?
Like, is that also for a person who wants to join?
Yes.
Like, if it's, I understand that you look at wrestlers and stuff, but like, if I was new and I was like, hey, I want to see if I can come into your team and try to do
wrestling.
Listen, if you were a person like what we've done before, we go to high schools and we do like the charity events, right? We do like career day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope, yo.
We do a lot of these in the
Let's go.
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, that's another thing that COVID stopped. Like, I don't get to talk to the high school kids or the freshmen in college and stuff.
Because I've seen that on the other Brii page.
Yes.
You have 2 pages, so I've seen that. All right, okay. All right, man, that's dope.
Yeah, like, and if a guy, who doesn't know anything about wrestling wanted to come, that's I take a special interest in all my wrestlers. Like, I invest in all of my guys. And if someone came up and showed me that they passionate, they really want to do this, I would introduce them to some trainers and see how they develop. And I would definitely find a place. Like, BCW, man, we breed opportunities, man. It's opportunity.
Breed.
Yo, that one.
Breed.
Yo, come to BCW.
Opportunity. Come to
BCW, man.
I'm tired of niggas dancing all in the back of your phone. Come to BCW,
man. Yo, talk about it.
Bro, man.
It's where, like said in the promo, BCW, Brii Combination Wrestling.
There we go.
Is where.
That's right.
The future
lives. That's right.
I love it.
This guy.
I love it.
I'm telling you, man, because it's the truth, and it's like we want to be more than just a wrestling organization. I started my own little thing with the Jimmy J Entertainment. I got my own thing going on, but at heart, I'm always going to be BCW. I'm always going to be associated with BCW. We're always going to have something going on, and other than wrestling, like entertainment, comedy, music, we have also like community work that we do. Like we donated to some charities. I remember we did this gig in Astoria. Shout out to Pro Wrestling Melee. They had something going on over there. It was like fundraiser for I think St. Jude's or something for the kids. We came out, donated. We had a good time. That's what we want to do. We want to give back because I think like you can't take shit when you leave. Okay, when you go to the grave, you can't take anything. Okay, it's what you leave behind, and we're trying to leave behind like a positive legacy. And not only for ourselves but for the company and the image too. So it's like. For the next generation and the generation after that, dude, listen, we're doing this for a legacy, man. And that's
you're doing perfect.
You can't stop, as far as I'm concerned, because the minute you slow down, the minute you stop, there's always somebody else out there, man. You gotta live it, you gotta eat it, you gotta shit it, you gotta sleep it.
You gotta breathe it.
You gotta breathe it.
So you gotta breathe it. Well, there you go, Papa Heels. There you go. You're breathing now, man.
He's awake.
Papa Heels.
Before we get out of here, one thing I'm gonna say is. The first show back, we would like to be the commentators.
On the spot.
Screaming commentator right now.
Listen, man.
We screaming commentary.
You might have
right
to do a
now.
little editing over our talking, but we good. We know the moves. We know all that. You know what I'm saying? We know the moves. We know we can call it the best. All right.
I'm gonna give you a 100% honest answer right now. I can't say yes to that question right now, but I'm definitely not saying no.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
We take a
Hey, you want us sweet? We got you, man. We just want to be a part of our world.
That's it, man.
Thanks for being a part of our world.
You guys are always welcome, man.
Thank you.
I'm so appreciative for you guys having us up here. I had a great time.
No, man, you
love being up here.
My whole
Look, we gotta make a whole new intro for the video. We gotta go back, find footage, and
You see, this is what happens.
Yo,
you don't get just Jimmy's coming. Okay, I'm gonna hit you motherfuckers with a surprise.
Yo, Jimmy,
I always got
Jimmy. Honestly, we was probably thinking some weed or bottles or something like that, but this is actually better than that.
This is 30, 40 times better.
Again, thank you. This is the BCW family. Brii Combination.
Let them know where to find you guys.
Let's do that,
before
man.
y'all leave. Let them know right now. Give them y'all information.
Start first, because I gotta feel
Twitter. _ wrestling _ That's Twitter. Facebook, Instagram, Brii Combination Wrestling, and follow our YouTube page also at Brii Combination. And get ready because Curtain Call's coming back in a couple weeks.
Yo, listen. Goddamn, hold on.
Irving first.
Wait, this is gonna be funny. I got you, because I'm gonna say all the shit that Irvin's gonna say. Okay, here we go. So, Instagram, it's at jimmyj.en as in Nancy T. On Twitter, it's JHAGG719. I got a YouTube channel for everything Jimmy J. It's youtube.com/JimmyJ Entertainment. Facebook. I don't even know what I'm under. My real name, my government name, man. James J, whatever my last name is. I forgot, it's been changed so many times. Tax reasons. Anyway. So we got, I do a podcast for Atlantic City. You can check that out on Anchor, Spotify, Place Your Bets, Atlantic City Podcast. Shout out to the sports handicapper that pays me generously monthly for doing his promo videos. Yes, Jimmy G at Dogs and Aces. Check them out if you're into sports betting. Fuck, guys, man.
Fedoras by Jimmy.
Fedoras by Jimmy. Coming soon.
DirtyHeelz
approved.
That's right. Fedoras by Jimmy.
So,
you feel
I think I had the little Rocky get up. I don't know why I fucking decided to. Hey, bring cold down to the studio, anyway.
I love it,
man. Yeah, dude. So, and then horror. Oh shit, another horror podcast coming next month. Horror 365 for all the horror heads out there. And we're talking everything horror with South Jersey Jason, the cosplayer that was at the Halloween.
Yeah.
Dude, Brian. So, yeah, man, a lot going on. But Swerve, what we got? Talk to us.
Well, follow me on Twitter, Swerving84. Instagram, Swerving Irving.
You was right.
TikTok.
Yo, you was right. You was right. You was right.
Swerving Irving, keep it simple.
Yeah, you was right.
It works like every social media account.
You'll find me.
Yeah, that was it. But again, fellas, thank you, man. It was a blessing, man.
Brii Combination family, we in the fucking building.
Thank you guys, man. DirtyHeelz, baby.
I'm your boy Killer Stones, aka Kofi Weaston. I'm with your boy the DOE.
Jimmy J.
In the building.
And we're on DirtyHeelz.
DirtyHeelz, baby. In the game today, DirtyHeelz. And motherfucker,
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Some low down, dirty. Shout out to the family.
Message has been DirtyHeelz approved.